We begin right now with breaking news of COVID-19 in Quebec. The province has just reported more than 800 new cases. It is Quebec's highest number in more than 4 months and the latest troubling upward trend that has been playing out in recent weeks. Let's bring Laura McQuillan. She's covering the story for us. What do these numbers tell us about the situation in Quebec, Laura?
Yeah, Michael, just shy of 900 new cases in 24 hours, 896. Quebec hasn't seen numbers like this since back in the first week of May, and that will be worrying for officials there. We have seen tweets from their health minister already today saying people need to limit their contacts in the weeks to come. That builds on what he's been saying in the past couple of days, urging people right across Quebec, not just Montreal, but everyone in the province, to avoid social events or cancel them for 28 days, 2 cycles of that incubation period for COVID-19, because they really need to rein in those numbers. We also saw at the end of the week Montreal placed under an orange alert level. That means bars and restaurants have to close earlier. Gathering sizes are now limited to 6 people or 2 families if that's a private event. And we're also seeing that Montreal is preparing in case it goes into the red level. That would be the top level. Non-essential activities could be prohibited if they can't be deemed to be safe, if they can't be made safe. And now you see these numbers, 896 new cases. We don't expect to hear a press conference from Quebec officials today, but when we do tomorrow, they're going to be facing some tough questions about what they do next to try and get those numbers down.
Okay, and we're also hearing residents of long-term care homes already hit hard by COVID-19 are back in isolation. Tell us a bit more about that.
Yeah, this is one home in particular. We were talking about it back in the spring. Residence Heron, and 38 people died there back in the spring because of a COVID-19 outbreak. Well, now a staff member has tested positive there. Those residents back in isolation. I just received an email a few minutes ago from the Regional Health Authority. They tell me that staff at the Residence Heron learned of this positive case with a staff member yesterday morning, and that they quickly isolated and tested all residents and employees who came into contact with that infected worker. We don't know when they'll get their test results back for that, but this is a long-term care home on Montreal's West Island that has been really hard hit by COVID-19. And just on Wednesday of this week, a report came out. It found that organisational negligence was a factor in those 38 deaths in the springtime. It said that there were just 3 employees caring for 133 residents. That when the Regional Health Authority went in to help, they found pretty shocking scenes. They eventually took over that home back in April. Now, just checking in about the situation there today, I have reached out to the Residence Heron. I have received that statement just in the past few minutes from regional health officials, but they will be keeping a close eye on that home because long-term care homes have been hit so hard by this virus, Michael. It is another big warning to Quebec, and that same warning message that people need to rein in those social gatherings because them being exposed to the virus can expose it to others as well.
Laura, thank you.